do you think it's helpful to use the circle of fifth as a sequence for learning the chords? I think it's perfectly fine to use the circle of fifths. I think when you use the circle of fifths, it actually helps you to see other keys better as well. And actually, I use the circle. It's always good when you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. And so with learning the circle of fifths, you're learning other musical concepts that will be applicable for you in the future. So yeah, I certainly recommend that. So for example, let's say, and what is Kim referring to regarding the circle of fifths? I have a video on this on YouTube and certainly on the Play Creatively membership. But when you learn the circle of fifths, so let's talk about it. So people refer to it as a circle of fifths or the cycle of fourths, right? But so from C to F is, if you're looking at it from being within the major scale of C major, you're actually moving up a fourth. But actually, C is a fifth away from F if you're in the F major scale. All right. So that's why it's called the circle of fifths or the cycle of fourths. So let's think about this in terms of moving in fourths, but it's the circle of fifths. It's the same principle, right? So let's say you learn C major, then you go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go to F, then you go up 4 in the F major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is B flat. Then you go up 4 within the B flat major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is E flat. Then you go up 4 within the E flat major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is A flat. All right. And you keep doing that, right? So it teaches you your scales. It teaches you how to see the piano not in a linear way through one scale, but thinking through multiple scales at the same time. Okay. And it's very helpful when it comes to passing chords. So this is really why I love the circle of fifths so much, is because if you understand the circle of fifths, then you can understand which passing chord you can use to get to another chord. So let's say I'm going to F major, right? I understand the circle of fifths in this concept. I can use a chord that's a fifth away from the chord I'm going to as my passing chord. So if I'm going to F major or F minor, I can use a C major going to it, right? So let's take a song, for example. Let's do, I don't know, let's do like How Great Is Our God or something in A flat. So all right, so right there we have an F minor, okay? Now, we can use a C major from the circle of fifths to get to that F minor, all right? So let's try it. All right, I slipped up a little bit. Let me do it again. So right there, I use this. That's a C7, okay? And I use that C7 to get to F minor, all right? So if you understand the circle of fifths, it'll definitely help you when it comes to passing chords.